as always, let me get my windows sorted out. I also need to find something for what's here. Wish I could see faction reports. Kind of awkward that you can't. Alright, let me pop out the chat. And we should be good to go. Okay, I think Karch will be fine there. Let me actually check the reports. That's Harry. If I can find the fellowship report anyway. The game doesn't want to load it for me. Love it. What's up, guys? How is it going? Need to find something to do with my Gandalf and Faramir. I guess I can just send Gandalf to take this or something. And Faramir, I don't even know. I want to hit somebody. Maybe I do just move Faramir over here to help out Karch. Take a hit or two for him. Not too much, Eric. Thanks for hopping in. Just doing a lot of fighting tonight, so figured why not stream some of it. It's going a bit better now, I think, than it was. Oh, and the game crashes immediately. Love it. Wonderful. Probably gonna get a bunch of Discord messages tonight, but because I'm trying to coordinate stuff while streaming, of course. So I do apologize if I have to type a bit. And I need to move King of Met over. You're busy, but thought you should stop by? Well, I appreciate it, man. And I need to move Elrond together. And at least it got my Faramir moving. I need to find some random linden tiles to take. That should work. Guys are taking one back. See if we can siege some forts, uproot some people, get some fights, snipe some tiles. So I'm down. I was actually pretty solid on tiles earlier. I need pathers first. Let's see, Ori can path. Give him like 2,500. Actually, we have war. We don't need very many at all. We'll give him 2k. That way if he has to take a 30 or something, he can. No big deal. And Arwen and GTW, they can take 150s or whatever. Be alright. Yeah, like here. Oh wait, that's a Gondor tile. Don't want to take Gondor tiles. Gondor is friends. And nope, that's also a Gondor tile. This is a 1 power tile, so probably doesn't really matter. find this screenshot. Alright, where were my guys going? And playing and also doing leadership stuff is super difficult sometimes. Because it's like you're trying to move your armies around and then somebody messaged you on Discord. So you have to try to remember what you were doing with your armies while you're also trying to take care of... Ooh, that's a nice fight. So you have to remember what you were doing while you're also trying to remember who you were talking to and all that stuff. Let's see, Path is still there, it looks like. Wonder if he is going to relocate in. Let's see. Well, I guess Karch didn't need my help, somewhat unsurprisingly. Oops. Alright. Any spicy reports? Let's look through... So this one was pretty spicy. I'll see if I can stop typing to people, although the gear difference is quite massive. And he doesn't have pursuit, so that's not super surprising. It's a pretty solid report from Strycher. This guy has the Yusra unique, so that's quite nice from him. Let's see. Karch. Here's a spicy one depending on your definition of spicy. Have you seen Karch's Gandalf, Ronan? I mean, Solar's Gil is obviously great as well, but Karch is just in another universe for the most part. If anybody hasn't seen, this is probably the best Gandalf the White in the game, I think. I mean, there might be a few other people out there, but Respect 25, full gold, with full refines and glamdring. Tranquility, mounted supply, tactical maneuvers, so like all the best attributes as well. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's not even a full army. I mean, it's mostly full, but still. It's not actually full. What was I doing with this guy? I was going to siege, so if I'm gonna siege, I should probably actually fill up on dudes. Of course, as soon as I start streaming, I start coughing again. It's like a curse. Where did she go? Is this guy going home or is he... Okay, yeah, he's going home. Alright, you're reinforcing. You're flipping tiles. If I can actually click. Is there a nice juicy tile I can steal? That's Gondor. That's not Gondor, but we're not connected. Need to connect to some of these. Guess that's what Ori is for. Alright, we'll have Rata take the 130. We'll see if we can mess with paths relocation for the lulls. And it's so much nicer pathing when you have war. That way you don't have to worry about how many troops. Like you don't have to have a specific amount of siege beyond the 10k, which is easy to get to. Let's mind sharpen King of Men, because he is very behind in levels, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe I should just path to this 200 stone and take it. Arwen, she can take that. Hopefully this guy's not around and doesn't guard. That would be kind of awkward. But should be alright. Wait, this is not even a full relocation thing, is it? Looks like Path was trying to, unless somebody else already came in here to mess with it. Because that Yamato guy has one of the tiles. That's the wrong one to click. Hopefully Gandalf one-shots this. Should potentially hit this. Let's see what's there, actually. How do I feel about the 5v2 alliance? Well, don't feel too bad about it. Unfortunately, I wish I could say that I did. Let's have Faramir go, even though that's a 10-minute march. But with the way that some of the evil players had been acting all season, it's... I'm not saying... You know, I feel bad for the ones who aren't the bad apples. But with the way some of their players were acting and some of the things their leadership was doing, it can be a little bit difficult to feel much pity. Also, I wouldn't really call that a 5v2. It's more of a 3v2. More or less. I mean, Technically, it's Rohan, Gondor, Lindon, Arnor, Loth, Erebor against Mordor, Varyags, Gunda. And I'm not trying to talk smack in any regard, because like I don't want to be a rude person. But the reality is that Arnor and Gondor are not particularly strong factions, especially since they are almost exclusively Season 2 players that are having the unfortunate experience of fighting Season 6, Season 7, Season 8 players. So maybe a 3.5 versus 3 would be a better way of describing it, potentially. Let's see, we want to save Hirgan for Siege, so Denethor can path. What's up, Pops? How are you doing tonight, man? As always, it's good to see you. Let's see, actually, Gandalf the White can take that, since that's a Varyag tile. When the new UF thingies swap, it's going to be very nice. Oh my goodness, Virus. Thank you, my friend. You're a Season 2 player, yes, that is technically correct. But, let's be honest. Most Season 2 players don't have multiple R25 commanders with full gold gear and Gandalf the White unique item in their Season 2. Gunda has been putting up a good fight, man. Gunda has a 1 mil death pin up here. I mean, they're losing the fight, but I don't think that calling them inactive is necessarily a fair representation. 1 million deaths is pretty solid. I mean, this one down here is only, I guess it's 2.3 now. But, I mean, that's not their first pin either. They've been fighting pretty much the entire season up there like that. Yeah, UF would make it so much easier to clear all these tiles. Like, it's actually kind of a pain checking every single one. But says it right on your wall with your 2 Explorer badges. Yeah, let's see. So we will confirm Bryrus is in fact, this is his 3rd season. He's not lying. But this is Season 2 Dwalin. R25, Cleave, Dominance, Fortitude of Soldiers, which will probably be fully refined pretty soon, I imagine, and Blitz. I don't know if any of your other commanders are in here. Oh yeah, and here's your GTW. What respect is this guy now? Like R20? I think is what you told me. Tactical Maneuvers, Tranquility, Sustain, and Glam Train. I think R20 is what you had told me. And I keep forgetting to siege. I feel like I'm getting increasingly bad at multitasking in this game. I don't know why that is, but that's just what it feels like sometimes. Stick to the plan. It's totally not silly. How he broke through. What else was I gonna say? Alright, hopefully that makes sense. Wait, it's R21 now? Wait, is this Legends? I think the Legends of Gondor chest is gone, isn't it? Oh, it's still up for 2 hours. It's up for 2 hours, and you just... Oh, I'm so tempted, dude. Hang on, let me check something here. Let's see if it gets my face. There we go. I didn't know if the microphone was going to block it. Well, technically I could. So I'll show you why I'm tempted. Because my King of Men is so close to R10. He's getting so close. And the Gondor chest is right there for the next 2 hours and whatever odd minutes it was. Alright, Faramir's over there. I really need to connect these 200s, don't I? Who is my pather? Denethor. I have no idea where he actually went. Oh, he hadn't even started pathing yet, that's why. Alright, we got that fort. That fort actually has somebody in it. This guy is getting uprooted, it seems. This is a Varyag tile, right? Yeah. So I'm really tempted to try to push him R10 tonight. The issue is the YouTube money comes in the middle, well, actually more towards the end of the month. Oh my gosh, this guy, this cool guy right here. Taking my 130. Thanks, bro. Oh well. It happens. Oh, I really should be flipping tiles. I need to find an area that has, like, exclusively Varyag tiles. Not like you're saying finish R25 or something. That's true. Oh, what does this guy have? Briscoe going in. Yeah, I think I should just go for R25 tonight. How much do you think that would cost? See if I can just call up the bank and be like, yo, let me get a couple mortgages out. Be good, right? Is this a Varyag 90? Yeah, okay. Nope. This guy. Is this a Varyag 90? Yup. And we need to connect to more 130s and 150s for Rata. Or 200s. He could technically take a 200. Let me reinforce him real quick. I mean, if you think I should go for it, I could. I've been working on it. Especially because then maybe I could get the unique quests done this season, because one of them is owning an Oathbreaker camp, which would be very easy to finish. And one of them is to own Stones of Erech, which I believe we already own, still own. So that's like 2 of the quests right off the bat that are already done for his unique. So, yeah, it's pretty tempting. I assume this guy is just getting sieged down now. So I think I should send Rata to the 200 and then Gandalf to the 230. I actually don't need that, so... Yeah, I did clear the full thing, right? Yeah, it was just a dead Sunni and then armies. Post it. Clear if anyone needs ruins. Let's see. You wonder if they'll ever do a rework on any commanders you have almost arts 1 Denethor? Bro, arts 1 Denethor? I just saw that, sorry. I wouldn't hold your breath, dude. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't hold your breath. If King of Men is one of the 2 T3s, and you average 11.5 respect every Matham. That is an interesting fun fact. Does that also... So I've already gotten his invites. Is that taking into account the invites or no invites? Because let's see, we could do the math, right? Let me pull out the calculator here. 5,700 minus 3,510. It's 2,200. It's really 2,190 respect. Oh, that would be 200 chests. That'd be 190 chests. Hey, Vincent. How's it going? Good to see you. Is this your first time watching live? 11.5 respect, assuming no invites. So basically, with 100 more chests, I could get halfway more than I need to go. Let's see, capture Oathbreaker, occupy Stone of Erech. Oh, and then use them to defeat 5,000 orc units? That's super easy, the orc units part. Alright, you have a question. You're using in the Rangers campaign where you convert mobs to your barracks. If you convert a Marshal's mob, would it count as unlocking the unit? I don't think that it does. I think you have to actually build the stable. In order for it to count, I believe. Because we were considering going Rangers, Rise, whatever thingy, but we wanted to go Rohan for people to get Aomer uniques, and we had wondered about that. And I don't think that it does count, unfortunately. But I'm not positive. It very well could. So... Alright, she got that 90... Gondor, 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 Gondor... Gondor, not Gondor. So we'll just pick that up. And Gandalf the White, I guess? Or is he reinforcing? Or is he marching somewhere? He's coming for this one, so then he can come for that one. I should maybe... No, I'll wait until the morning, I think, to drop tiles. Next time Karch wants Aomer unique, you vote no. No, dude, Rohan is awesome. Rohan's great, brother. This has been a fun season, man. Fun. We spent 7 seasons of the game and had Aomer R10 the last 4 seasons. Your group has never played Rohan. Yeah, I know. That's why that's actually why I gave up on Aomer unique. I took him to R10. I was so hyped for it, and then every single season was, oh yeah, next season we're gonna play Rohan for sure, guys. Next season we're gonna play Rohan, and then it just never happened. Oh, there's a 130. I can come snipe that one. Easy. I'm just out here farming. You got Aomer while playing Loth. We considered having people try to do that, but you have to do, like, you'd have to really power through the initial quests, and you risk getting split onto a different server due to bag end, and you risk the faction being full when you try to transfer in. So we considered that, but it comes with risks for sure. I don't have it fully unlocked, but I do have the marshals part. I would just have to go kill Isengard commanders, that would take like 2 minutes to do, because you can just sweep for that part. So I can do that part anytime, really. That was kind of ouchy. Can Gandalf solo the 230? And do I want him to solo it with marshals? Probably doesn't matter too much. I think he'll be alright. Played Rohan once and never again. Yeah. I'm sure I'm talking too loud. Do you know of an area where I can actually get tiles? They're going pretty fast. I don't know where it has tiles. Let me link this to her. Somewhere like that. Let's see. How do you spell kilter? So have a okay. All right, I'm back. Not sure how many seasons the game has left at the current rate. Everyone's getting way too advanced in gear. One thing that I am concerned about as far as the future of the game, and I've really witnessed it this season, is I think at some point they're going to have to make like season brackets or something. Because throwing season 2 players in with season 8 players, it's just not fair. Unless you are a massive whale, you're just so far behind even like a low spender who's been playing for 8 seasons. I mean, just think about how many free daily chests, 200 gold daily chests, season pass chests, special event chests. That was pretty solid though. For such a painful freaking Lurtz tile on the 230. It's not terrible. Lady Death! Lady Death. It's good to see you here. I'm surprised you're awake, except I'm actually not that surprised you're awake. Switchblade is also here. So, let me try to... This new Rangers Rise campaign is creative and fresh. There's no reason to be a Lord. Ranger has every advantage, especially with dual commanders. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait like a couple of iterations to play Rangers Rise. So I'm doing good, Misty. I'm finally not like super sick anymore. I just have a little bit of an annoying cough left, but other than that, we're good. Doing good. I'm just trying to keep up with chat and also flip tiles and path and siege forts and find fights, although there aren't really many fights to be found right now. Just kind of everything is burning, it seems. 3 a.m. Yeah, your sleep schedule is... Would interesting be a nice way of saying it? Would that be a fair way of saying it? That fort looks clear. I assume this fort is clear. I could poke it just because I think Faramir has plenty of stamina. Although, let's see. In an hour, I'm going to need to move him next to the keep and then attack the keep. That's 40 stamina. Potentially attack again, that'd be 60 stamina. So I guess I could attack once with Faramir. So you feel singled out on that. I don't mean to single you out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this thing because it'll be good XP for Faramir. I'll lose a decent bit because it's Faramir, but it'll be the XP I think will be worth it. So yeah, it's not a schedule. That's fair. That's fair, Lady Death. Oh, I need to start recruiting some more Woses. Though, do I really need more Woses? I don't know. How many sharps do I have? 14,000, 20,000. This is 18,000, so yeah, I could use some more. Might as well get them rolling, especially since they have an hour-long or 2-hour-long travel time, whatever it is. This guy's not coming for me, is he? No. Let's see. Rangers Wise grew on you? Maybe I would enjoy it then. Maybe I'll try it one day. I want to give Tactics Evolved another chance, now that Double Rise Up is not really a thing anymore. I kind of had a problem with how slowly you actually unlocked unique units. But the big issue I had with the season was Double Rise Up, because that was like just super stale. It was just every single fight all the time, no matter what, was Double Rise Up, and that was like, oh, it's like, come on, man. It's like I'm marching into battle. What am I gonna hit? Oh, yeah, a Rise Up commander. Imagine that. So I think I'll actually siege down the statue. I'll probably just focus on clearing this area, honestly. They might retake it by the morning. And I'm going to swap out the marshals since Gandalf's going to hit the keep here in a bit. And do I save the Woses for Faramir, or do I just bring him in? I think I just bring him in. I think I have plenty of them. Reaper infestation, dude. Everything is Reaper infestation these days. So all right, that might be good on PMs for a little while. I should maybe scout some of these. Unbreak Reapers. I just need to unbreak Reapers in general, to be honest. I guess I'll take these 90s with Gandalf the White. Like, the faster this stuff gets cleared out, the better. I don't really need them that much, but like, we just don't want them to have them, right? You don't think the devs have the IP rights anything other than the movies and books. Oh, interesting. Wow, the screen just flickered. That's interesting. It's really weird how stuff like that works, right? Like how you can have the rights to... Oh, somebody's coming to get me. Bruh. Elf Lover is coming to get me. It's a very slow-moving army. That makes me wonder if it's a Witch King. It's not the right commander. I feel like this army has trolls. You're returning to the game recently. Do you believe you can be minimally competitive by just buying the season pass? As long as your expectation is being minimally competitive, then yeah. I mean, you can be fully free to play. And as long as you're okay with pathing and flipping and sieging, then yeah, you can... Like this guy here, Burzgul. He spent for a few seasons. He's been playing with us for a super long time. He spent for a few seasons and has like an R5 GTW, which is a pretty solid commander. But he's one of our most valuable players simply because, I mean, look at this. Burzgul, Burzgul, Burzgul. Burzgul, Burzgul, Burzgul. Every single tile I click on in this area, pretty much, is gonna be him. I mean, look at how many tiles he's flipped. This guy is just crazy at pathing, crazy at tile flipping. Like, he puts in so much work. Like, it's not probably quote-unquote as fun as, like, PvPing and killing the crap out of people, but it's super valuable. So what I would say is focus on like a T1 commander or a T2 commander. They're the easiest to respect up. Put almost everything you have into 1 to 2 commanders, and they'll be slightly competitive. But other than that, just focus on helping your faction out in other ways. Like, pathing is one of the most underrated things that somebody can do in this game. Just having the ability to deliver your faction to where you need to go is awesome. Yeah, he does have a ton of fun with salty people. He gets angry DMs all the time about like how he has no life, because in the middle of a fight, you'll just see him, he'll just run through a fight. Like literally just run through a fight and path 1 power tiles everywhere. Just spam them. And he gets such salty DMs all the time over it. See, I need to move... I guess it doesn't matter where exactly I move. What's his name? Because I'm just going to recall him anyway. But here in a minute, I need to move Rata so that the hit on this tile gets taken by GTW's guard. I should hit that too. Oh, I can just move Rata over here, scoop that up real quick. Easy. Should have named this farming stream. Haven't done like any PvP, just been farming. I'm pretty sure he's well past the 3-minute mark, so I'm just gonna guard so that I don't forget to do it. And I really need like a 90 or something. I don't feel like looking for it, so he can go and take a 60. Front is so cute. Well, go. Good. There we go. Why have the last 10 patches been tiny? That's a good question. Yep. That was a Witch King, which I thought it would be based on the March speed. So, go ahead and reinforce my boy GTG. Let's see how much the Woses did there. Compared to the Sharps, see if they're worth... Man, the Sharps tore it up. Woses aren't nearly as good outside of TE. Obviously. I think part of it had to do with like holidays and stuff in China, and I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I don't want to just blindly defend them by any means. But I think like a combination of holidays, COVID, like COVID has been screwing them over from what I've heard as well. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a real balance patch. There have been like a couple of questionable changes, like Haldir's unique. It's like, was Haldir really overpowered? Like, you can gut Haldir's unique, but you can't fix Sunin. Like, it's interesting. I heard the river tiles were a feature, Ronan. That's what I was told, that they're actually a feature. So, yeah, a big portion of them did have COVID. I don't remember how long ago that was, but I do think that impacted it. And I have the conspiracy theory. I think I've mentioned it on stream before. My conspiracy theory is that their initial season release pace, so like a new season every 2 months, was just too much to keep up with. Like, I feel like they made the game too fast. Because there's just no way you can develop 6 quality seasons per year. You know, with the amount of work that goes into developing like a truly unique season, how do you do 6 of those per year? I am in Rebuilding Glory for the 3rd time, Older Bird. Yeah, new season every 2 months seems way too fast, and so it's like all of their dev time, it seems, has to go into making new seasons, which doesn't really leave any dev time for things like balance, bug fixing, yada yada yada. Man, I feel like the chat right above me is bugging out, but yeah, so Haldir, the initiative is no longer on every tile. And what do I think of EJU calling for devs to nerf Sunint? I haven't watched his video, so I don't know what he said. So I can't defend what he said. But the idea that Sunin needs a nerf is 100% accurate. Like, absolutely accurate. I mean, she is just completely bananas. And anybody, like... I think anybody who can't admit that she's completely bananas is... What's the word? Willfully in denial or whatever you would say. Like... So here's the thing. I talked about this, I think, last stream. And I was considering making a video about it. I really try to stay away from balance issues because in a lot of cases it's pretty subjective, and then people are just going to say, like, oh, Phoenix, you're just crying, get good, yada, 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 learn to play, whatever. I think the issue with Sunin, the fundamental problem, you can beat her, sure, it's possible. But you have to design your commander completely around countering her. And what I mean by that is like GTG with Melee Might Cutlass, Bane of Orc Sith Lane, Arrow Suppression Helm, and whatever chest. And so you can beat her by doing that, but then you lose to literally everybody else. And that's the flaw, is if you hit Sunend without a hard counter, your army is just gone. It evaporates. Just dead. I don't think we have any... Let's see... Does this guy even... Yeah, that guy doesn't even really have gear. I don't think we have any reports in this channel anymore. I could probably find some on Discord. But yeah, like... If you don't hit her with an absolute hard counter, you're shredded, you're gone, your whole army's done for. And then, if you do hit her with a hard counter, you can still lose like 30 to 50% of your army, which is pretty ridiculous when you're bringing like 7,300 dunes to the fight. And then, heaven forbid that your Sunid countering GTG hits like a gore bag with Reapers. Because then you're just dead. Like, let me see if I can find some of these reports. We actually have a channel in one of these places. I have to find it now. Where we're all like theory crafting counters. Here we go. Let me make sure none of my armies are going to get hit. Alright, so here would be an example. Let me see if I can share this. Is it going to come out okay? There we go. So, like, this Gandalf is 100% built to counter Sunni in his items. He's one of, like, the quote-unquote Sunni hunters. If this Gandalf hits anything else, he's just dead. 100% gone. For sure. And then the other issue... Actually, I don't even want to talk about the other issue because it's so freaking broken that it's not even worth talking about. But then, like, you can look at something like this one, too. Like, you have a King of Men bringing Oathbreaker, Guardian, and Heavy Dune, and just getting crushed. Like, it's crazy. This is actually, like, would be considered a good fight against Sunni. Like, this, people would be like, oh, dude, you freaking wrecked her. Like, that's a good fight, bro. Or here, I can show, like, one or two more. Like, this one, homie brought 4,200 dunes. 4,200 dunes and 1,200 rangers. And he still loses, what, 60% or 40% of his army has like 60% left? Like, it's crazy. Even when you fully build to counter her, like, you're not guaranteed to take like super good fights. Anyway. Dwarven Fire Resistance Gate. I don't think the Dwarven Fire Resistance thing was all like people overreacted to that, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Like, there is already plenty of fire resistance in the game, so maybe it wasn't necessary, but there are counters. Yeah, there's counters. The problem is they're so like swingy. Would that be the term? Guess I should keep burning some forts. Like, in order to beat her, you have to accept that you're going to lose to everything else that you ever could possibly hit. And sometimes in this game, it's really hard to pick your fights. Like, if there's 100 armies standing on a crossing, well, good luck. Right? Good luck hitting the Sunni and not the Reaper Gorbag, or the Grima, or the Mouth of Sauron, or the Khaldun, or the Kirun, or anybody else. So... Good has Gil. Yeah, one piece of gear and you can shred Gil, for sure. GTG is food for Kuran. GTG is food for everybody but Witch King, pretty much. Like, the only reason I use GTG is for tiles and Witch Kings are getting increasingly more rare. So if you nerf Arbalest follow-up, the problem is then Arbalests are nerfed on every other commander, and I don't know that they're a problem on, like, Mouth, Gorbag, or, you know, commanders like that. You just have to tone down the damage. 60% is just insane. Like, if we look at... Let's see, can we find the Witch King report? I mean, I had a Witch King report a minute ago, right? Yeah. What time did we say? 0300? Probably shouldn't say that on stream, but oh well. What was I looking for? I was looking for the Witch King report for something. Oh, yeah. The damage thing, right? Okay, you look at Ring Wraith. 30% damage bonus is considered a strong title skill, right? Black Captain, 30%. So Witch King has to spend 30 points to get 60% damage, and he's considered, like, not overpowered, right? Like if he doesn't hit GTG, he still does great against, you know, like, there's like GTG, Dwalin, and maybe a couple others out there that counter him, but like, if he hits a Theoden or a Faramir, or like most other commanders, he still can do work. He's spending 30 points for 60% damage. Sunni is spending half of that for 60% damage, and Witch King is doing fire damage, which is like the most easily countered form of damage in the game. When you fought RUSC and TE, you had a commander as a counter for Sunni. Yeah, I mean, that's what we've had to do. Like, we have people whose entire... Like, they'll log on and they'll literally ask, any Sunnis around? Oh, good man. Like, they'll straight up log in. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. Here's a perfect example of what I was talking about. If you don't build to counter her, you're done for. Not even close. Like, this isn't a wonderful Dwalin, but it's a pretty solid Dwalin. I mean, it's full purples almost, you know, full refined purples, close to that. Looks like reasonably high respect. I don't want to do the math on the points. I mean, Path does have a solid Sunni. It's not Rob's Sunni, but very, very solid. But, like, I don't think that this gear advantage should result in this much of a battle imbalance. Like, it's not even remotely close. Where was that fight anyway? Oh, up here. Alright, what were my commanders doing? I got off on some tangents. I don't really want to take 90s with Rata. I need to path to this area. That's what I said I was gonna do. I do need to save some stamina for sieging, but I should have enough commanders that it won't matter, really. But I don't know, do you guys want to see... Oh, is this a Gondor guy? Oh, it's Keeve. Keeve, are you here? Are you on stream? I was going to be salty that some Gondor person was taking my tiles, but they're 30s and 40s, and I'm dropping them anyway, so... It's actually helping me out. Oh, I had Thorin right here for pathing. So I think melee Isildur can do pretty good against her, but I was gonna ask, did you guys want to see a chest opening thing going on? Because the more I've been thinking about it, the more I want to get more King of Men respect. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like when money is burning a hole in your pocket, you know? Oh, what's up, No? Always be salty to Kiev? No way, man. Is that even how you say her name, or is it like Kiev? She's super nice. Very, very nice. Alright, let's see what this is. See if we can kill it. Thorin's out of stamina anyway after this. I'm gonna be envious of pack luck. True. Maybe it'll be worth it. I'm still hunting for a flay axe too. Am I gonna get a flay axe tonight if I do it? I need to do it before... Oh my gosh, was that a... Look at this. Yo, I gotta link this in world chat. Yo. Oh my god. He got me. He freaking got me, guys. I got destroyed, man. This is the best fight ever. This is the best fight I've ever seen. One marauder left. Yikes. Well, I'm super glad I didn't march one of my actual commanders into that, because that would have been very unfortunate. Bryrus. Okay. Okay, now we have to. We have to do it for Bryrus now. Thank you again, sir. Alright, we'll do it. Bryrus demands it. Bryrus is crazy. I wish I could rename my King of Men in honor of Bryrus. Alright, so we need 98. I think I have enough gems, right? Yep. So now we have 100. Okay. Alright. Let's get lucky. Let's get a flay axe. Please give me a flay axe. 2 hours left. It's now or never. 5 at a time, of course. Not a flay axe. I am gonna have to name my stream sponsored #sponsored by Bryrus, or name myself in game. Oh, there's a banner, so that's good. Change my name, Phoenix Gaming. Oh, it's an axe. Is it gonna be flay? Do I click it now or do I wait to click it? Do I want to see? I have to know. I have to know. All right. Another melee might. This is like my 9th melee might battle axe. Yikes. Of course. Is another King of Men? No, Bark. We can sell that though for the vouchers. And getting a lot of Aethelus actually. There's a gold. Another Bark. Okay. Double gold pack. Ooh, a reach. Depending on what it is, I might actually have to keep it around. Might of Cav. Might of Cav, Reach of the Rittermark. This is like the best one you can get. Man. Yeah, I guess I have to keep this, right? I have to lock it. In case I ever want to use Theoden or anybody. Man, even like Gandalf the Grey, full cav would be fun with that thing. I guess Rohan. So that's a really good pull. Arnor Cask. I think my Arnor Cask is full refined. There's another banner, so that's 2. 2 banners. Still no Flayax. I think I need to contact whale support. Oh! What? This is the stream luck. Seriously? The last time I did an opening on stream, I also got an Isildur invite. That's crazy. I might actually have to unlock him now. Oh, and deafness. Man, the universe is telling me I need to play Theoden. I got the deafness Scout's Mail or Aomer, and I got the reach. Wow. And another gold, another banner? Yo, Bryrus, now I know why you have R25 commanders. Your money is lucky, dude. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Just getting golds like every pack. I say that now, and I was gonna say I was gonna jinx it. And I've gotten so much bark. Do I just unlock Isildur? I don't know. I would never like really use him. Brutal helm. Too bad it has Urukai Vigor. Melee Vigor on that helm is super good. Another bark. Bryrus bought me a T3 pretty much. Pretty much. Look, I'm getting a gold like, oh, if this is lethal weapon, I'm gonna be so happy. Please be lethal weapon. I would be so happy because I'll go straight on King of Men. I would upgrade that right now if it's lethal weapon. Strip armor. Strip armor's not bad, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's 15 base might. Lethal weapon is the chance for extra damage. So at max refine, it's a 25% chance of dealing plus 60% damage. The reason it's good is because this can proc off of your skills. So like Cleave, for example, is only off of normal attacks, but this can proc like when King of Men or Aragorn or whoever, when they use... I don't know why you'd have Might of Man on Aragorn. This is silly. This should be a lethal weapon. When they use any of their damage skills, the lethal weapon can go off. And that's why it's good, since King of Men has so many damage skills. Right? So it can proc off a Precise Blow, Raid, Anduril, or Cold a Week. I think it's a 60% increase on the skills damage, which is why it's good. Right, because it says an additional 60% damage. So I don't have it skilled right now. I do have an Aragorn. It should work the same way as weapons expertise. It's like having a second weapons expertise. And they can stack. So like what you could see is, you know, Aragorn uses Anduril, and then you'll see in the combat log it'll say weapons expertise gives plus whatever damage, 50%. And then lethal weapon gives plus 60%. So like in theory, you could have plus 110% damage on top of the 300%. So that should make it 410% damage on 2 targets. I believe is how that math would work. So yeah, it's a really, really good for Aragorn and for King of Men. Who should take this tile? Rata should come and take that. Yo, where's Kiev going? Oh, Kiev's about to uproot this guy. Yo, Kiev, are you on stream? Do you need me to hit this guy for you? I guess I'll see. Nerf Dunes. Dunes OP. I mean, come on. Dunes OP. I don't know. This is 5,000 Dunes, man. 5,000 and they didn't even kill all the Arbs? That's crazy. I know there's a pretty big gear difference, but still. Was watching your stream and didn't check whose tile. No, it actually helped me out, Keeve, if you're still here. I was gonna drop those anyway. Like, I'm not keeping 30s and 40s. I'm not even gonna be keeping 60s, I don't think. So it actually helped me. That helped. Alright, we're gonna watch if I think she's still here. Let's see if she can uproot this guy live. See, Switchblade sent me some reports. I might be able to look at these here in a minute. I need to, or maybe next stream, if you remind me. As we need to move into place for the siege, which will probably happen after the stream. My wife is trying to go to the gym in the morning, so I promised her that I would stop streaming relatively early. Faramir needs to do something. Oh, 10 minutes for the horn. Okay, we'll come back in 10 minutes then. Let me just... What should I even do? Hit this guy? Or this guy? Let's see what's in here. I probably should have just poked it, but... Let's see. Oh, it's empty? Lame. See, I should have just poked it with Imrahil. Wasting my ability points. Oh yeah, I need to add the respect. Let's see how far we got. So first we're going to dismantle these things. Oh, look at 23. Yo, I'm going to have to give those to Faramir in a minute. And I just don't see myself using a Sealder. I'm like all in on King of Men. Good night, Ronan. Thanks for stopping by, man. If I got more than 4, well, I got 3. So I guess that's an average roll then. 61 skill points on a Sealder. That is a question for my friend Thanatos. There's an Isildur channel in my Discord. I don't know if you're on my Discord or not. Ooh, need that. Need that. Where he has a group of people that help each other theory craft Isildur. So that would be... I don't want to shill for my own Discord. I mean, obviously I do want to shill for my own Discord to some extent. But that would be the place to ask, because I haven't even recruited him yet, obviously. So I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I guess Elro here can go take some 60s. You haven't had luck with King of Men. So for tiles, his bottom R0 tree is pretty good. Like right now, I just have him set up for tiles. But for PvP, you want full top R0 tree, full R3 tree, and then leftovers in King of Men and Return of the King. So this is your, like, the core of your build. You can put 14 points here. I had 15 because I was messing around just for the fun of it with this, since I can't get a flay axe to save my life. As you can see, I'll pull up my items here in a minute and show you guys how many non-flay axes I have. It just doesn't exist for me. And these are not counting the ones I've thrown into other things randomly. I can't get a flay axe. It does not exist. It literally doesn't exist. It's crazy. And it won't show up in my exchange either. The gigantic hammer is kind of tempting though, but I'm going to hold out for more King of Men respect. I could almost buy 10 more. And I think if I bought 10 more, it would get me there. But I can do the math here in a second. Yeah, I don't even have to do the math, because 10 more would be 3,000 respect. So next time it shows up, I will officially for sure, because I got, what, it was like 900 or 1,000 vouchers. I got a lot of vouchers from that pack opening. So I now have enough vouchers to take him to R10 for sure. And Faramir is almost R16 if I give him all of this, but I'm going to save these in case I need to sell them for King of Men. But I could take him almost to R16, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, Gigantic Hammer definitely best in slot. Uh-oh. Is somebody actually... Okay. Whew. Wait, what was that? A 46 Khaldun? What did he have on him? It's not even a full army. Interesting. I guess he's just like pathing. Wonder if he's going to try to defend this tile. If he thinks I'm just pathing for it. This was empty, right? So I can actually siege it. 10 mins, that was 9. So 5 more minutes or something on the horn. We've gotten every gold item in the game except for the Gondor belt. Oh, that's what I'm using on my King of Men. The Gondor belt. Because this thing actually has more might than the Entrout. Because I was debating, do I do Entrout or I do belt? And this has more might, and the combination of focus and defense is more effective HP actually than the Entrout is. Okay, that's empty, so I can do this. I guess I should send another sieger. Did I have another pather equipped with troops? No, I had Thorin. But then I scouted with him wherever he went. So I'll send like King of the Dead or somebody. Taking Osgil in 3 hours? Yeah, dude. 100%. For sure. Just get there right quick. Let me just start pathing, bro. I think we could make it, right? It's only like 500 tiles this way. Maybe more. I think we'll be alright, we'll make it. If I had some eagles, then maybe. Faramir. Do any of these forts need to be poked? That guy looks like he's empty. I don't know if anybody's hit this guy. Doesn't look like it. There was a guy here, but he's gone now. This is beautiful, by the way, from Gondor. If any of you Gondor guys are in here, this is awesome. Like, these guys are already setting up. Like, I believe they're setting up to uproot this guy. I think they have some tiles elsewhere. They were really setting up earlier for their war, which was cool to see. Getting ready to uproot people. This guy should go in a bit. Kiev is gonna get this guy, so he's gone. So hopefully this place is nice and clean by the morning. Oh my gosh, what is this? Whoa, yo. This guy's a madman, dude. Look at this. This is like 25 commanders. Where are they going? Yeah, dude, he's gonna have himself an uproot party for sure. Oh man. Dude, I hope he doesn't get his stuff sniped. That would suck. Alright, I need to start flipping some stuff over here though. Even though that's a forever long march. Like, we need to be very dedicated. It's the moving company, yeah. Yeah, dude. It's two men in a truck right here. Or what's that one with the college guys? It's like hunks with trunks or something? I don't remember what it is. What the name of it is. But the idea is like, it's a bunch of college dudes who are like relatively buff, I guess presumably good looking. And you know, it's a moving company. Check Discord. I'll see things that make you laugh, sad, confused, or all three. Let's see general chat. Alright, let's see. I see a Respect 15 Denethor with the unique. That's brave. Oh, is he really gonna do me like this? Bro. Is he gonna bounce me? I don't even feel like not bounce, like, whatever. Oh well. Not a big deal. I don't even feel like unbouncing myself. It's not worth the 5 ability points for a 150. Alright, I'll pull this up here so that other people can see the madness. We have a Respect 15 Denethor. Let me move my head. I guess technically my chair too. With the unique item. And Boromir, dude, I think Boromir is underrated. No troll. Boromir is actually pretty decent. Like, he's not S tier, but he's pretty alright. He can do some stuff. Like with sharpshooters especially. Sharps on Boromir are super good because you can stack all that early damage. Oh, is Kiev going? Is he clear? Let's see. Do you need any help clearing? His Respect 17 now. How does he perform? That would be my only question. Let me see if Kiev needs any help, and then if not, I'll probably just get ready for the siege. Well, she's going in with 2 more. I think she's got it. So much pressure. Oh. Yeah, we're all watching you, Kiev. You can't fail now. But I can help clear the army. It's no big deal. Like, I don't know if I'll clear them. I don't think I've fought this guy before. Oh, nope. She got him. She got him. Now it's siege time. Actually, we should let Gondor do a lot of the uprooting, now that I think about it. Okay, he's actually marching. Because if Gondor needs resources, uprooting is a really good way to get resources. So, purple items that I run on King of Men. I would run a battle axe with flay. I would run either, I can just pull them up. It's probably easier. So battle axe with flay, for sure. Then I would run either a scale mail with gallant or melee vigor. I think gallant is slightly better, but they're both fine. Alternatively, you can run a hauberk with melee vigor, which is what I'm considering. I need to do the math, actually. Let's do that real quick. This is plus 30 might. This is plus 18. Plus 18. This is 36. Okay, so technically a gallant scale mail is better than a hauberk, probably. Or they're very close. This is technically more might. This is damage reduction. But focus is also damage reduction. I don't know, one of those 3. I would say actually one of these 2. Hauberk melee vigor, gallant scale mail. Helm would be a full helm. I would say either brutal helm with melee vigor or full helm with melee vigor. The plan is flat out have a flay axe, that's true. So yeah, either of these with melee vigor. And accessory would definitely be Hithlane with either, depends on who you're fighting. Bane of Orcs is actually really good these days. Mend is just always solid-ish. So I think that's what I would do. Alright, I'm not about to get attacked, right? Oh, this guy is leaving. It's going home before anybody can attack him. Alright, we have to watch Kyiv make this guy fly. 35%. We've tried so hard to make Denethor viable. Our best results per Arwen level draws 2 seasons ago. Alright, I'll check it after this guy goes bye-bye. I don't even know if I want to watch World Chat tonight. Oh, somebody else was commenting on the moving crew. The guy sending 100 armies out. I think he means 12 hours. It probably took the Ents 12 hours to get to him. I wish they would buff Ent speed, honestly. Or give them some special ability that, like, lets them march faster, but not go... Give them, like, anti-initiative in combat. Like, if they don't want them going first for some reason. 12%. The bad man is gonna fly. To take a quote out of... what's that show? Game of Thrones. I need to scoop an Oathbreaker camp tonight. For sure, for my King of Men. Oh, bye. Bye, dude. Good job, Kyiv. You succeeded. Despite all the pressure. There's a cult on the official Discord of Denethor investors. Dude, that's hilarious sounding. I feel like that's a little bit masochistic. Retaliation. Do no min items have it? Can you not use this? I mean, I guess that has attack dwarves, which is kind of awkward. Does reach? Doesn't have retaliation, does it? No. I don't think this does either. Yeah, I guess they don't. Am I gonna run oaths? No. I wasn't planning on it. Not against evil anyway. I need to take the Oathbreaker camp for the unique quest. For King of Men's unique quest. Not R25 yet, Bryrus. Not yet, man. Alright, I'm gonna start moving my armies into position. That way I don't get sidetracked and forget about it. He will be R10 though. Next time his item shows up in the shop, I now have the vouchers to get him R10. So that is actually super hype. I'm like really excited about that. What I need to decide is, do I just full purple him out? Like, should I give him... I'm kind of tempted to do the Melee Vigor Brutal Helm and the Mend Hithlane. Or Bane of... Actually, Bane of Orcs Hithlane, probably. Now that I think about it. Or do I leave the unrefined golds on him? The issue is like refining these is going to be such a pain, except the cask. I can, if they keep cask in the season pass, I can refine it over time. But I feel like fully refined purple items are going to perform better. Oh, you know what? I need to do this. Let's start. Nope. There we go. 5-star. So by the way, if Nono and Kyiv are still here, I don't know if you guys know this trick. This very important trick to teach your players for rebuilding glory. Okay? So if you are here, let's say this tip, instead of being a 5-star tip, I got another 1 or 2-star tip. They're not worth doing for the structure tasks. You can only click the reset button every 2 hours. However, if your commander is already in the keep, then just pick any other keep, doesn't matter, and literally any other keep, hit enter, dispatch that commander, which I can't do right now because he's doing his thing. You dispatch them to the new keep, and then as soon as they start moving, you click the recall button, and they go back, and it resets the task. So if you haven't taught that to your players yet, please do. You're bribing me to do the best 5-minute theory craft Denethor on the fly. No, I can do it, man. Alright, Denethor. Oh, man. I don't even... This is my Denethor, by the way, dude. He's pimped out. He's my homie. He's never lost a battle. That's how good he is. So this tree is clearly useless. I actually do use him for doing tips, though. So, okay, no troll. This is what you use Denethor for. Is this EXP, the 35% EXP. So, like, when you're sweeping and you get tips that give 80k, 120k EXP, if they're 2-person or 3-person tips, if you send Denethor with one of your main commanders, they both get the EXP bonus, by the way. So you can actually use him to pump your other commanders. And the time is applied to both commanders too. So no troll, that's what he's good for. Let's see. I think you would have to do something with fanaticism. Palantir Scryer is actually somewhat acceptable if you don't take other stuff that could screw you out. So I think what you would want to do is just not care about the fact that Denethor is mad. So I feel like you would do R3, R5. Give your units an Aegis Helm so that they're always immune. Not always, but... Is there anything that can permanently make units immune to madness? Aegis is only 4 rounds, right? Man, that's what he needs to be viable. If he could make his units immune to madness, that would actually be pretty good. There's only 4 rounds. Yeah, Palantir Scryer is actually a solid skill. Like not trolling. It can get some good numbers. So I think you have to not care that Denethor is mad, and then I guess maybe you just skip that. Then you'd have to skip this and this. Wait a minute. Can you cleanse self-madness? I know you can't immune self-madness. Enrage and Scryer can be put on enemy units because Denethor is mad. He'll give buffs to enemies. Yeah. But can you cleanse Mad Steward? Have you tried that? So, for example, like with Grima and Mouth of Sauron, they have debuffs. See you later, old bird. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, my friend. And thanks for stopping by. Okay, so yeah, like, let me see if I can find a Grima report in here somewhere. There's gotta be a Grima or Mouth of Sauron. Here we go. So like with Grima, Prudence says allied units 50% chance to evade damage, but they also have a minus 30% damage reduction for the first 2 rounds. If you have a Tranquility Helm, you can cleanse off the... Oh no, you can't cleanse your commander. Wow, why am I even going down this rabbit hole? You can't cleanse your own commander. Awkward. Okay, so maybe you completely skip R5. Because you want him to be mad as little as possible. So maybe you go full R3, full top R0. That's not that many points. That's only 58 points. And he's a support commander, right? So just by nature, like even not counting respect, you're getting 59 points from levels. Huh. Okay, well maybe you just put the rest in Ruling Steward. Yeah, maybe you go full R3, full top R0, Ruling Steward, and you just defend with him. Fortify is actually really good. Have you tried that? See, skipping R5 makes him to the Arwen draw commander. Well, I was thinking Tranquility Helm to cleanse the debuff. But you can't cleanse debuffs on commanders themselves. You can only cleanse your units. I mean, other than that, you'd like now that you mentioned that if Denethor's mad, he can buff the enemies. I think R3 and R5 are mutually exclusive then. I think with an R3 build, you would hope that he doesn't go mad. And with the R5 build, you have to accept that he's definitely going to be mad. I don't know, is there any way to build around Enrage? Like Enrage with a Tranquility Helm? Would that work? To cleanse it off of your own units anytime it activates? This only goes off a few times a fight. I mean, I know Enrage on Gorbag is solid. He probably doesn't have enough damage either way. You definitely don't want him enraging the enemy units. Or even scrying the enemy units. See, I think those have to be mutually exclusive. Run him as a damage commander? I mean, maybe, yeah. Go like Scryer, Wild Magic, Mad Steward, Arson, and Ruling Steward. It's not enough damage though. Not nearly enough damage, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Determination Helm. I don't think you can make yourself immune to your own madness though. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure you can't make yourself immune to your own madness. Oh my gosh, dude, look at this. We're gonna take this keep so fast. I might actually stream taking the keep and then go to bed. Well, I think it was a little bit more than 5 minutes, but that's my thoughts, Llama. Skill up 1 point into top top R0, 1 into bottom R0, and then into his R5. His madness won't do any abilities, it'll be only troop buffs. That's an interesting take on it. Who was I gonna send out? Where's him? Oh, my rat is actually out. 8 minutes should be fine. I also should like bring my Elro here back or do something with him while we do the siege. I need to get siege into position. Then I need to go to the bathroom before we do the siege. And I don't know if the game is gonna crash when we do this, because I feel like we're gonna have a bunch of armies. I guess I'll send like 4 commanders, because why not? I have plenty of guards of the tower right now. No, is he gonna start the timer, dude? Bro, why are you starting the timer, man? I think we'll still be fine because we have so many people here, but mate, not cool, man. Not cool. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom before the siege. I think everybody's moving into position, and reinforcements will take 2 seconds, so I can check that when I get back. Be right back, guys. Whew. Okay. I'm back. Okay, he actually didn't start the timer because people are defending it, so that works out. That works out. So I'm definitely going to have to stop the stream after the siege, because my wife is already laying down to go to sleep, so... Let's see... As long as Mad Steward activates last, other abilities will go onto his troops. The way it's coded is that if Mad Steward is done first, ally can be cast pre-battle on the enemy. All of his troop buffs have a 50% chance to get put on the enemy pre-battle phase. Sheesh. There we go again. I'm saying sheesh. Alright, we have 7 minutes. Farah will be there in time. Murata will be there in time. I should say... Please make sure... sure we do a good job of bowl cleaning Varyag tiles. Yo, where is this guy going? Yo, he is farming that 130, bro. He is quick marching to the 130. Farming it. That's how you farm right there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, so yeah, we'll do the siege and then I'll take my dog out for a bathroom break. And then I'll go lay down myself, I think. So I got baited by Ghost. Alright, we going. We're going in. My man's got baited by ghost armies. Let me reinforce real quick. It'll take like 3 seconds. Although by the time we're reinforced, I think these armies are going to be done. Even though it's 40 seconds of reinforcing. I should have known better. You're fired. Back it up, boys. Season's over. Yeah, my Faramir's not even gonna get the hit. Look at this. GG. I might be able to take a quick look. I don't want to miss. Once we're just sieging, I can take a look real quick, but I want to see this initial march in because this is epic. This things like this are why I like this game, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and send my siege in because these armies are dead for sure in the next 2 minutes. Definitely just going in. See, 14. Especially for 3 UTC after a full day of fighting. We've been fighting all day. I hope I don't jinx myself. These armies are definitely gonna evaporate, right? As soon as some of these start landing. Yeah, some of these Gandalfs and stuff. 12. Lady Death's Faramir is probably gonna take 4 or 5 armies down, I would bet. Unless it's just really under leveled. 12 to 10. Guess that was 2. She might be a little bit under leveled on her Faramir. 10. Did I miscall it? Oh no, Karch is going, and Karch will land before me, so... As soon as Karch hits 17 seconds, let's keep an eye on it. We'll see how many are left. 5? Man, he might not even kill any. He's definitely going to kill the last of them, though. For sure. 2, yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. Wonder how fast we actually do the siege damage as well. Your fort finishes in 1 minute. Well, the armies are already gone. I didn't even get a hit in. I saved my stamina for this. Just for Gandalf to do siege damage. I could have actually done other things. And I moved Rada over here for no reason. Okay. Let me take a look at some of these reports real quick, and then I will actually take the dog out and go to bed. Level 45 Denethor, 41 Black Serpent, 84,000 soldier damage. And Fanaticism's only melee, right? So you can't run sharps. I feel like You could try Swan Cavalier Dune, but then you're running double Cav. Lurtz, owie. Yeah, I feel like Lurtz is just gonna hard counter the type of Commander Denethor is. Yeah, I think with Denethor you would need DPS melee units or something, although I guess partially it depends on what the skills were. Defender incoming, 3 minutes. I don't even see it. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. So I guess it wasn't a total waste to move Gandalf and Rata over here. But we're taking it now. So we can just enjoy the view of the keep dying real quick. 2 minutes on this guy. Maybe I should snipe him with Faramir. And now my Faramir's back in a minute. Something. This guy. Oh, this guy's coming in with everybody. This is probably a Witch King. Isn't this the guy that hit me earlier with his Witch King? Oh, he's recalling. He's like, my Witch King's not even gonna land in time. Probably right. Hey, what if you try the Drawmaster build itemizing for plus attack and using DPS units? Like how Gandalf the Grey wants plus attack. I should screenshot this right now. Send that in Discord in a minute. Like, yeah, like how Gandalf the Grey, since he has so many skills that keep things alive, that you want to itemize and build your army for damage rather than more survivability. What about trying that same theory on Denethor? Run like Dune, Cavalier, and Guard of the Tower. Or Heralds? No, wait. Man, now I'm just thinking about Denethor. Because Heralds have built-in retaliation. Look at Denethor. Yeah, his might is terrible. He has some of the worst base stats in the game. What if you did Herald, Dune, Cavalier, and you did R3, top R0, bottom R0 title? What if you did that and just defended with him? Because you would get some amount of counterattacks from the Heralds themselves, although it wouldn't trigger ally. Yeah, allies for men units, but you would still get fortify reinforcement. You'd still have 2 of 3 men units anyway. Palantir Scryer, if it hits the Heralds, could actually be solid, and Fanaticism would affect the counterattacks anyway, wouldn't it? Uh-oh, I think Kenny's Siege is about to get sniped. That is unfortunate. Rest in peace, Kenny's Siege. Unless the guy's already dead and I didn't notice it because I was looking at the Denethor stuff. Nope. Oops. Homie is quick marching in. Recall your siege, ladies and gentlemen, if you have siege stacks going in. What gear would I use? If you have it, a Noldor sword, probably. Or even like a melee might cutlass, to be honest. If you're looking for a purple option. And then like scale mail, melee vigor. Maybe an Arnor cask with men vigor or stun immunity. Where's my Arnor cask? I feel like I'm blind. Or even actually a bone mask. I would do a bone mask, I think, with manipulate probably. I think manipulate is starting to be more useful than hysteria because so many people have madness immunity these days. So yeah, probably bone mask, manipulate, and like a hith lane with mend, or just a focus pipe, a sustain pipe. I mean. But I don't know, you could get extra HP, like, you could stack extra HP decently. Between the Hith lane, the Bone Mask, and your title, you'd get plus 7 HP to men and plus 6 HP on your Heralds. Alright, so I actually have to be careful about sending in Siege. Yeah, don't get your siege sniped. And I probably will have to call it now. Because I need to take the dog out and... Oh, the Denethor unique. Okay, that's the last thing I'll check. I forget what his unique does. Focus. Oh, that's why you run the guards of the tower. I mean, the HP is nice, the focus is nice. This part's kind of eh. This is guards of the tower, such niche units. I don't know, for the Herald build, maybe you don't run it. But since they're defending, I'm going to have to take the dog out and then come back and finish the siege before I go to sleep. Because it's going to take longer than a few minutes and my wife's getting up early, so I definitely appreciate everybody hanging out and watching the stream. And if you want to message me, Llama, we could always talk about Discord, talk about Denethor on Discord. And see if there's anything we can figure out. But I'll catch you